In this video, we're going to see how we can use Google Calendars to organize our teaching materials and then be able to share that with parents and students. So the easiest thing to do is if you're already using Google Drive, so if you're like me and you've been teaching for a while, you probably have lots of documents that are organized in a Google Drive. And so you want to find a way to share all of these things with students. So what you would want to do is to create and you go into Google Calendars and then you can go to the little plus here and create a new calendar. And for each of my classes, so usually I'll give it the course code name. So for each of my classes, I have a calendar. So you just create the calendar and then that's it. So it should be, if I look now at my calendar list, I should have that calendar. Right now there's no events. So what I would want to do is for each day that I'm teaching, and then you can do this for the whole year, but let's say, I usually start with, our unit 1.0 and would have the name of the lesson. And then then I could save it. And what's nice is it allows you, usually I'll plan for 4 days in the week, and it allows you to, if there's an event, you can just say, oh, okay, well, we'll do it on that day instead. And inside each of the lessons for the descriptions, I'll have the resources that I use for the lessons, and then I'll have the homework. So depending on the day, and I just get a link from my Google Doc. So for example, if this was the unit that I would be sharing, and then depending on, say, sometimes I'll have like class notes. So I just take the link, make sure that the link is shared with anyone with the link, and that's it. And then I can post that here. Usually I'll give it a custom name, that relates to the lessons, or these lesson notes for lesson 1.0. And that's it. And so the students will go from there if there's homework or solutions or whatever. So I put all the resources here. So it's really nice to be able to share this with the students. So if you wanted to share it, there's two ways of doing it. So I actually have a responsive website that I will show in another video how you could create very easily. But basically, you can share it like this within a website, or you can share it just with a link. So if I wanted to share the link, you just go into settings and sharing, and you have to make sure that you make it available to public, and then you can just get the shareable link and copy this. So you could essentially just simply share this with your students, and then they would have access to it. So I have a calendars like this for all of the courses that I teach, and year after year it becomes easy because you have everything there. So for example, this class, lesson 3.1, class notes. I have also, if you have videos or whatever, you can put that here, the homework from the book. If there's solutions, I put them in there as well. So students and teachers appreciate this. So in another video, I'll show you how, if you prefer having, instead of sharing the calendar link like this one, where you would have, just a big calendar with the information, essentially that's all you need anyway. But if you wanted to set it up in a website like this, I'll show you in another video.